Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm going to be doing another really big, massive Lululemon haul today. Everything that I'm going to share with you guys will be linked below in my description, so you can go find them. Also my sizing and references for all of that. And I will be trying everything on so you can see what it looks like on my body. So I am very petite, I'm very short, I'm 157 centimeters or 5'1". Tiny person, so if you're around my size, this might be really helpful and useful to you. I will also quickly mention that of course I'm wearing an entire Lululemon outfit. This is one of their asymmetrical bras that recently came out, and they have this in a lot of colors now. I just, obviously I'm wearing just the plain black. I really like it. It is more suited for like an A to B cup. It does have removable cups, which I like, and I just keep in. It's really flattering, and I feel like it's supportive enough for my chest size. And these black leggings are just some really old, I'm gonna be honest, these are probably like 3 or 4 or even 5 years old Lululemon, like a line Nulu material leggings. I don't think you can get these anymore. They've got this crossover design, which I really like. It's so flattering, and I wear these a lot for yoga and Pilates, which I am about to go to after I film this video. So I've got a wide range of things that I've recently bought. I've got jackets, hoodies, I've got bras, tank tops, and leggings, and a pair of underwear as well, which I might just do and get out of the way. So my go-to underwear that I wear every single day without fail, and I think it's actually the only underwear brand I now own, is Lululemon, but it is the Invisiwear line. This stuff is amazing, especially the mid-rise cheeky bikini fit. I prefer not completely like a thong, but not completely like covered. I prefer that mid-ground, and that is what this style basically is. This is a pack of 3, just in the classic black color. I have so many of these already. It's a well and truly loved item and essential in my closet. Of course, black you can't go wrong with, but the Invisiwear line essentially is just no-show underwear, so you can't really see the lining of the underwear when you're wearing leggings, which is really important because I'm wearing leggings a lot of the time, and it's really hard to find good underwear that don't show, especially when it's that time of the month and you're not capable of just wearing a thong. I mean, you could, but I use pads, okay? So I can't just wear a thong. I have to wear some sort of underwear that is going to be able to hold the pattern, and these are great. I know it might be too much information, but there you go. Highly, highly recommend, and I love the Invisiwear line. This is the Invital bra, and I just got it in a classic white. I also picked this up in my usual size 2 at Lululemon. That is just my typical go-to bra size there, and the back has this crisscross design. I feel like on the body just is way more flattering than me holding it up. It doesn't look that amazing just hanging here. This is a bra that I'm planning on wearing for those high intensity strength training HIIT classes. I mean, you could definitely still wear this for yoga, but I feel like it is a lot more supportive and a lot more sturdy. It is full waist stretch, sweat wicking, quick drying. It is medium support for B to C cups. So I am an A cup, but this still fits me really well. This is a style that I've never actually seen in previous years. I feel like it's a new style. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I really like it. It's just kind of basic, simple, easy to put on, easy to just pair with anything, and it does have removable cups as well, which I always keep in. I just feel like this is going to be a nice staple workout bra. Definitely not a must. You don't have to go run out and buy. It's not anything that's super amazing, but it is just another staple for my collection. Okay, the ribbed Nulu high neck yoga bra is something that I have shown in a previous, maybe 2 videos ago. I got it in the bone color, absolutely love it. It is a little bit more difficult to get into, and I didn't mention it in that video. There's not a lot of stretch around the neckline, so it is hard to get into, but once you get it in, once you're in it, it is really comfortable and it fits really well. So this also does have removable cups, which I'll be keeping in. I basically just wanted to get another one, and in the color Java. I feel like it's not too cropped for a very short person. The back is a racer back design, so I love the ribbed fabric at the moment that Lululemon is just throwing at us. Okay, speaking of Java and speaking of my sets, I might as well just show you the next 2 items that are also in the color Java. I got a pair of leggings. These are just something that I've fallen in love with so much the past month. The new V waist aligned leggings that have just been released. I don't know if previous years they've had this released, but these leggings that I've got on are very similar, except they've got more of a gathering design, whereas the V waist is more of a sharp V down. Got these in Java, wanted to match my, you know, top and everything else that I have in Java. Aligns, Nulu fabric, you guys know the drill. It is just your buttery, soft, so soft. You can sleep in fabric. Aligns I live in, especially for yoga and Pilates. It is my go-to leggings, like it truly is. And also for plane rides and like long road trips, it's also really comfortable because it doesn't suffocate your hip and waist area. The only thing with the V-waist crop leggings is that it is a little bit more expensive than just your regular Aligns, which is annoying. I mean, I can understand why, because I've had to make this extra design with the V shape. And then the only other thing I want to mention is that you can see your belly button when you're wearing it, because it dips down and it's exactly where your belly button is, if that makes sense. So if that's the thing that just kind of icks you out, probably don't go and get this, but it doesn't really bother me. So yeah, I really like these. And then the only other Java item that I also picked up are these scuba joggers. These are in the original length, so just the full length. And with joggers and a lot of other baggier, looser fit items from Lululemon, I waist size down to a 0 just because it fits me better, especially lengthwise as well. So these scuba joggers, it is one of my favorite items in my wardrobe. I have this in I think 3 other colors. And again, I just wanted to pick up a Java colored one to match with all my other Java items. It's an item that I know I will wear all the time. I wear all my other colors all the time. It's so easy to just pop on after work, go walk the dog in, something that I wear over the weekend. It is like my go-to jogger. It is a little bit heavier and thicker than some other joggers that you can buy, so it's not exactly travel friendly if you are limited by weight, but it is a really, really good stay at home or going shopping jogger. Also, did I mention that these are fleece lined as well inside? So really, really soft, and it keeps you so warm throughout the fall and winter and, you know, all of that. This is a tank that I recently picked up, and I think this is quite new, maybe a month old from their website. It's in the color Bone, and it's called the Twist Back Ribbed Tank. I got this in a size 2, which is kind of just my regular top sizing if it's like tight clothes, which this kind of is. It's quite form-fitting. And this is in the really, really lovely, this velvety, ribbed, soft, just flowy fabric. I love this fabric so much. It's actually very cooling to the skin, so it doesn't exactly keep you warm. It's not great for the winter and fall seasons that are coming up right now, but it's going to be great for the summer. I just wanted another more elevated looking tank in my collection, and yeah, this is something that I don't have. It is really pretty and really flattering, especially this little bow tie design down the back. Okay, we're now moving on to long sleeves. Let's start off with another item that is in the bone color. You can tell I really, really like this color tone. This long sleeve here is going to be absolutely perfect for the winter coming up right now in New Zealand. This is the It's Rulu Run long sleeve. I got this in a size 2. The Rulu material fabric, it is so soft. I have the Rulu like joggers, like pants, and they're just the softest joggers I own. These are just the same. The fabric is really, really like velvety on your skin. It's really soft. It is actually quite thin. I do feel like these long sleeves do keep you quite warm for how thin it is. The sleeves, as you can see in the try on, is a little bit long on me. They do have thumb holes and all of that. Also, the torso is quite long as well. They've got a zip on the left hand side, which is actually quite handy, especially if you're just carrying your keys or something small like your AirPods and you just want something to put it but you don't want to bring it in an entire bag. That is really handy. And the back is quite plain. So this again is not another item that you need to go run and buy. It is a nice to have. It's pretty, you know, it's quite, I feel like a luxury type item, especially with the feel of it and how well it is made. But again, for my shorter, petite girls like myself, it's probably not as flattering as some of the other long sleeves you can get, such as the Swiftly Tech race length, the crop lengths, whereas, you know, shorter, this is a full length and quite long sleeve. Okay, this long sleeve here, the Keep the Heat thermal long sleeve. Got this in a size 2. This is an item that I don't know if they came out. I feel like they might have last year, but I didn't pick it up, so I decided it was time for me to pick this up. I love long sleeves, and in New Zealand it gets really cold where I live. I'm always a fan of long sleeves, and if you guys have watched my other videos, you know these Swiftly Techs are my favorite. This reminds me very much of the Swiftly Tech, except I feel like this is warmer. It's a little bit thicker than the Swiftly Techs, and it definitely fits almost similar. So you've got the thumb hole design as well. The back is kind of plain, it's got kind of designs around it, but not much really going on. You've got kind of like a band at the bottom as well. This is very form-fitting. It's nice and tight and snug. It's going to be perfect for those cold days, and a really good layering piece to put on top of like a sports bra and then a jacket or hoodie on top of this. So I am really excited about this new addition, and I really like the color as well. You guys know I don't really go for colors. I normally go for whites or blacks or grays and very neutral tones, whereas this is definitely like a pop of pink, but it's not too bright, so doable. This half zip long sleeve is again the same reason why I wanted to get the other ones, because we are moving into the colder months and I just like to be warm. So I want to add as many long sleeves to my collection as possible. And this is the Swiftly Relaxed half zip. I sized down to a 0 in this because I kind of noticed on the model on the website that it was a tiny bit baggier, and I feel like a 0 might fit me better than the 2. I do like my long sleeves and tops to be very snug and fitted rather than more loose, especially because I'm shorter. I feel like it just looks better. So it is thinner than the pink top. It truly fits very much like the Swiftly Tech, except you've got this half zip detail, which I really like because I feel like it is easier to take on and off. So this is a top that I imagine myself wearing, going to yoga, going to Pilates, and then taking it off when I've gotten warmed up, you know. So it's going to be quite practical in that sense, and I'm really excited about it. I mean, I know I like these Swiftly Techs, and I know this is going to fit well. The only thing I would have to say is that the length is longer than what I prefer. I prefer the race lengths, I prefer the crops. This is definitely like a full length long sleeve. This next item is really surprising because it's like a staple from Lululemon and it's been around since the beginning of time. So the scuba hoodies in the full length, just your generic scuba, is something that I honestly just picked up again, but in a new color. So at the moment I've got a grey sage one and I've got a black one, but you know what? I was like, I wear these so much, I need to get another color because they're always in the wash. You can just never go wrong with the scuba hoodies. I feel like a lot of people love them, but I know some people don't as well. Like the hood is quite heavy. That's probably like the #1 complaint, and that the material is thinner. But in my opinion, the material is absolutely perfect. I don't want it to be too thick. I also don't want it to be too thin. It's actually like a really good medium thickness. I don't find the hoodie to be like super heavy. It does get annoying sometimes, but that doesn't stop me from repurchasing this in another color. So I decided to get it in the heathered grey. It is actually like a very staple color and a lot of people have this, so this is nothing new and crazy. I just thought it was time for me to grab another one because I wear these so much. It is fleece lined, just like these scuba joggers, and these are a really good set. So this with the joggers, obviously like in the same color tone as what I would do. I wouldn't mix and match the colors, but these are really just your staple like sweat sets. And I love the hoodies. It is honestly like my go-to hoodie. You've got some pockets on the side, you've got the removable hair tie zip thing, the back is quite flattering. I feel like for someone my size and height, it actually doesn't overwhelm my body. Like it is full length, but it's not super long. I do size down to a 0 in these just because I prefer the sleeves and the torso length to be, you know, as short as possible. So, and the 0 fits me really well as well. That is my last item and the end of this haul. I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, everything will be linked below in my description. All of the helpful, useful things will be in there if you guys are looking for that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this and I will see you in my next one. Bye.